And we earlier spoke to Andrew K.P. Leung, international and independent strategist from Hong Kong, and WION's senior editor Surya Gangadharan. Listen into this conversation.
This, of course, is something different from Gwadar. Gwadar was a port that was given to China, but here we're talking of a military base, a naval and an air force base that is going to be built by China. This is the second military base by China anywhere in a foreign country. How do you read this development?
Well, let's get one fact very clear. There is a strong military relationship between Pakistan and China, and this has grown over the years. You can say it's because of Pakistan's own discord with the US. Even so, there is a strong military relationship between them and a strategic partnership.
Right.
And what we are seeing today on the Jivani Peninsula is basically an extension of that. We know that China is developing the Gwadar port in Pakistan, and there's been speculation about perhaps Chinese naval vessels at some point docking there.
Right.
We now have some clarity that there is a separate naval base coming up in Jivani, which is not far from Gwadar when you look at the map. And clearly this is something which sits at the mouth of the Straits of Hormuz.
Right.
And in that sense would be a good place to monitor the movement of oil supplies, China's own oil supplies from the Persian Gulf.
Absolutely, indeed. And let me get Mr. Andrew K.P. Leung into this conversation. Mr. Leung, what do you think Pakistan has got to gain by conceding to what is effectively a military base that's just win-win for China?
Well, of course, Pakistan is a very, very close ally with China. And, of course, with the increasing unfriendly approach by the United States,
right.
Pakistan needs to strengthen its military alliance with China. But as far as China is concerned, the whole thing must be looked in the context of a global big game, as it were. And with the U.S. increasingly retracting from its international responsibilities, it opens up a vacuum for China to project its influence power. But of course, as far as the national security side of China is concerned, the Indian Ocean as well as the Malacca Strait is the red lines. Does it encompass a very important conduit oil gas trade that underpins the stability of the Chinese government?